By 1476, the struggle for Hungary's southern frontier reached a breaking point. Matthias Corvinus, King of Hungary, had restored order at home and built a professional army feared across Europe. But in Wallachia, a rebellious vassal principality caught between Hungary and the Ottomans, crisis erupted once again. At the center stood Vlad III, known to history as Vlad the Impaler, an infamous but loyal Hungarian-backed warlord. The year is 1476. Hungary against the Ottoman Empire. A final stand for Vlad begins. Vlad was no ordinary prince. Though ruling Wallachia, he was tied to Hungary through blood, allegiance, and survival. He had spent years as a hostage of the Ottomans, learning their ways and vowing revenge. With Hungarian support, he reclaimed his throne and pledged to defend Christendom's frontier. But the Ottomans, under Sultan Mehmed II, the conqueror of Constantinople, would not allow it. Determined to crush Hungarian influence in Wallachia, Mehmed marched north with a massive host, tens of thousands strong. Vlad's own forces were too few, so Hungary supplied men, equipment, and guidance. Together, the Allied army resisted with scorched earth and ambushes. Forest traps, burned villages, poisoned wells. The frontier bled, but the Ottomans pressed forward. Eventually, a decisive clash became unavoidable. The armies met near Vaslui. There, Hungarian troops and Wallachian auxiliaries stood against overwhelming Ottoman numbers. For hours, the defenders fought with ferocity, using terrain and discipline to stall the advance. But the imbalance was too great. The Ottoman war machine ground forward, tightening its grip. The line broke. Chaos spread. And in the confusion, Vlad was slain, either cut down in combat or betrayed from within. His head was taken to Mehmed II, a grim trophy of victory. The battle was over. The Ottomans had won. But this was not merely Vlad's death. It was a blow to Hungary's frontier defense. With Vlad gone, Wallachia lost its Hungarian-backed ruler, and the Ottomans tightened their hold over the Balkans. Hungary was left without its fiercest, if most brutal, vassal on the southern border. Still, his stand echoed. To the Ottomans, it was proof of their dominance. To Hungary, it was the loss of a useful hammer against the empire. To Europe, it became legend. The violent reign of Vlad the Impaler transformed into the myth of Dracula. Could Hungary have changed the outcome? Some argue that if Matthias Corvinus had committed greater numbers, the Ottomans might have been halted. Others suggest that if Vlad had avoided open battle, he could have waged guerrilla war for years. Yet perhaps the truth was simple: against Mehmed's vast armies, no frontier count could stand forever. The last stand of Dracula was not just about one prince. It was about Hungary's endless struggle to guard Christendom's frontier. Vlad fell, but Hungary endured, still holding the line against the empire that sought to devour Europe. Like and subscribe for more historical breakdowns.